It ain't gonna do shit.
I'm talking to you.
And we listening, nigga. What?
Watch your tone.
Hey,
Man,
relax,
fuck this dude,
relax,
man.
relax.
You want to square up?
No. Relax. It's cool. Okay, listen. We're all here to have a good time. Black people, just non-violent. We're trying to...
Run, nigga, run!
Okay, we are back, and today I'm going to be talking about Childish Gambino or Donald Glover. They're literally the same person, so it doesn't matter. But the only reason I'm talking about him is because I was meant to see him like last week, but he fucking got hurt or something, so he cancelled his show. So I fucking missed out on peak. But Donald Glover is he's a musician, an actor, director. He pretty much does it all. He's one of my favorite celebrities because his music's pretty good, and I love Atlanta, and if you haven't seen Atlanta, you should go watch Atlanta. And he's also in Community as well. I've been fucking putting a bunch of Community shit in my videos, so if you go see that, it's probably him in there. But I'm gonna be ranking his music today because a lot of people critique his music, but I feel like his early stuff was pretty bad, but it definitely got better with time. And with the rankings today, I'm not going to be counting his unreleased stuff, so no mixtapes. Just his 7 studio albums that are on Spotify streaming services. So yeah, let's get straight to it. At number 7, I have Camp. And Camp is actually one of his most popping off albums right now because of Less and Heartbeat. You go on Spotify, it's 2 of his biggest songs at the moment. But I'm gonna add the last one because it's pretty bad. The production was pretty shit. This was during season 2 to 3 Community Donald Glover, so he fully wasn't invested in music yet.
You can yell at me all you want. I've seen enough movies to know that popping the back of a raft makes it go faster.
The lyrics are pretty corny, but it's kind of what you expect when it's something in the late 2000s, early 2010s. He was still in his early 20s. But as I said before, there's some glimmers of greatness in this, Les and Heartbreak. But other than that, it's a pretty bad album that I never really go back to because it just sounds pretty shit. Best tracks, Firefly, Heartbeat, and Less.
I need you in my life, Jesus.
At number 6, I have a K.I.T EP or Kuai. I can't pronounce it. I'm just gonna call it K.I.T EP. And this is gonna be used most aux-friendly music. This shit you just chuck on the beach or something. It's just fucking works for everything. The reason I got it at 6 is it's way too short, or at least the streaming version. I know there's another version that's you gotta get off fucking Mixtape Monkey or some shit. I don't know. But yeah, it's only 20 minutes long, 25 minutes. The last 3 songs are pretty shit also. But other than the last 3 songs, the first 4 are actually fucking peak. But also the lyrics are still a bit corny as well. This is still pretty early Donald Glover, but overall, it's a solid little tape, but it doesn't really stand out in his discography like that. Best tracks, Sober, Pop These, Retro, and Palisades.
Let's kick his ass. Let's kick his ass. Let's kick his ass.
At number 5, I have Out of Vista. And honestly, the original was way better, 3:15:20. I believe is way better in my opinion. I'm pretty annoyed that he can't just put both of them on fucking streaming. Why did he have to get rid of that and just fucking replace it? While it did remaster the old songs, I feel the old songs were perfect the way they were. Just the raw, unfinished feeling. It usually doesn't work with most songs, but I feel they actually made them better. It did give 2 new tracks though, the title track and Human Sacrifice. But overall, I just feel it's just not as good as 3:15:20. But it's got some new features on it, Summer Walker and Moody. The songs do overall sound better as well, but that doesn't make them better, in my opinion. Best tracks, I got Out of Vista, the zesty Psilocybe, To Be Hunted, which is also pretty zesty. Sweet Thing, and Final Church.
It's yours.
At number 4, I got 3:15:20, which in my opinion is way better than Out of Vista. It is honestly an underrated gem in his discography because not many people actually knew about this album because he barely promoted it and he just dropped it on a random march in fucking COVID. And I've been bumping it over and over since. I still listen to it even though it's not on streaming. I just go listen to it on YouTube or something, like SoundCloud, because I feel like the transitions on this shit, it's literally just one big song. Like, I don't even like tell. Pretty much just one big song. It's probably my most played Gambino album as well. Like 5349 or Final Church alone is like a top 5 Gambino track. Overall, the production is pretty messy and it's a weird choice with the song titles, but I feel like the creativity and transitions on this album just make it like insane to listen to. Like, if you've not heard this, go like on YouTube and just listen to it from start to finish, man. Best tracks: 1238, which is Psilocybe, 1910, which is To Be Hunted, 3531, which is just the old Littlefoot Bigfoot, which I think is better without the Young Nudie. Feels Like Summer, because it was just chucked in there, and 5349, which is Final Church.
Love is for fools, 'cause nobody gives a fuck.
At 3, I have Bando Stone in the New World, which is in kind of a weird situation because he dropped like a trailer for this shit, and I don't think it's gonna come out. It was probably used as promotion. It's like the 21 Savage thing, which is crazy because Childish Gambino was like in that trailer as well, which sucks because I like the whole concept of this thing. Like, the trailer actually was kind of decent, but yeah. But in regards to the soundtrack, it's kind of like all over the place. That's a good thing. It like shows his talents when it comes to multiple genres, like rap, obviously, pop, jazz, R&B, soul and funk. There's not really any misses on it, to be honest. I feel like it's all pretty solid. It's very underrated as well because I feel like it's really slept on. It sadly came and went though because like the movie never fucking released. It doesn't even have a release date either, so no one's really talking about it anymore, but you should go listen to it again because it's pretty good. Best tracks: Lithonia, Steps Beach, Talk My Shit, In the Night, No Excuses, and Happy Survival. At 2, I have Awaken My Love, and this has got to be one of the craziest rebrands of an artist of all time. He went from dropping like such a crazy concept album with a screenplay as well to just a random soulful and funk album. The production is absolutely insane on this thing. It's kind of like nightmare fuel on some tracks as well. His vocals are fucking amazing. I honestly don't know how he gets his voice to like peak so high. Like, I can't believe I missed that shit live, bro. But yeah, it's a massive turnaround in his career because it made his music career blow up as much as his like acting career in that, because like Redbone, and that's just got like 1.7 billion streams. Is kind of crazy. But best tracks: Me and Your Mama, Zombies, Riot, Terrified, and Stand Tall. Stand Tall is very underrated. And at number 1, I have Because the Internet, which is easily still his best album. Like, there's no missing. The transitions are just like peak, and the concept of the album is like so fucking cool. Like, try reading the screenplay. Like, I'm pretty sure it's on Genius. Go like read the screenplay and like listen to the album. It's actually kind of cool. He drops all like these random little clips on his YouTube and online and shit. You can go find that as well. I think it's pretty dope. Good features, like the Chance feature and Janae Alco feature. Like, I still ship them.
What is... I'm sorry.
Even though he's probably got a fucking wife, but there's so many classics on this album. It's just nostalgic as hell as well. It's got one of his biggest hits of all time with 3005. And it's literally just the perfect length for an album. Like, it doesn't drag on long enough where it becomes boring. It's like a perfect around 1 hour. And overall, it's definitely his best. Such a great concept album. I still go back and glaze the shit out of this album like every day. If I had to pick my best tracks, World Star, Worst Guys, Shadows, The Party, Flight of Navigator, Earn, Pink Toes, and Life the Biggest Stroll. And that's my list. Yeah, pretty short compared to my other shit. That's because he didn't really drop many music, and I'm pretty sure he's like retiring from music, or at least dropping music under Childish Gambino. But we gotta see what happens. There's meant to be a movie coming out for the soundtrack of Bando Stone. And yeah, I'm not fucking dropping that as well as me missing him live, because he better be cooking up something. If not, like, he's honestly done so much in his career, like both acting and music wise, that he really doesn't need to do anything else. Like, he's that fucking rich. But yeah, anyway, next video I'll probably do like someone like Tyler, because he's also another one of my favorite artists. But yeah, that was my list.
Are you putting another filter on me?
You think it's so fucking funny, huh? Funny, funny, funny.